Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to another Wizard101 pet guide. If you haven't watched my previous pet guide, well, you should probably go watch that one because it'll make this video make more sense, and it has some really good info on pets and whatnot, some cool stuff, blah blah blah. Okay. Well, everything is still up to date in that video except the rarity has no effect on a pet's return rate. It's only the wow factor that determines how likely you'll get a pet body back. We believe this is true because of the many hatches that were done by the people at the talent agency. So if you haven't subscribed yet, please consider doing so because I'm so close to 1,000 subs. Please just click it. Come on. Thank you. All right. Now to the video. Well, if you haven't heard, Peaches data mined the game and whatnot with the wow factors of pets, which is why you should probably go watch the other video. And there's more stuff that he data mined. Talent priorities. If you've ever wondered why spellproof is always above defy, well, that's why. The talents have priorities. So each individual talent in game has its own priority. The talent pool always orders itself based on the priorities. The lowest values at the top and the highest value at the bottom. Think of it as like an index in the back of the book or whatever. Like whatever 10 talents you have will sort itself out by their places in the list, blah, blah, blah. So therefore, talents will never move around in your pool. The only exception to this is locked and unlocked talents, like Willcast, like a Frozen Kraken and stuff. KingsL gave them different priorities for some reason and some that are extremely far away. So, Frozen Kraken. The locked is 576 while unlocked is 158. So when you manifest a talent and it's still locked, it'll be somewhere towards the bottom of your pool. But when you unlock it though, it'll be switched around in your talent pool closer to the top. And by the way, if you unlock a Willcast, you won't have to unlock it again for that pet's offsprings for your account, and it will always show as the unlocked priority in the pools, even if it's not manifested. Sorry if that sounded confusing, but blame KingsL, they designed it. So why is this information useful? Well, in knowing that every talent has a priority, you can guess what talents are in a pet's pool. It's easy to know what talents are transferring over when hatching with the pet if they are manifested, while it's a lot harder to know the talents that aren't manifested. However, with these priorities, you can possibly know all 10 talents in your pool. Well, the best way to show this is by looking at an example. Alright, so this looks like your dream pet, right? Double damage, double resist, mighty, and you can sock it on Stormgiver. What you see looks amazing, right? But those unmanifested talents can be dog shit that might surprise you when you manifest them at Mega. Let's start with the uncommon at the top. To search for what talents it could be, you need to use the Frogfather bot in my Discord. I have a video on it you should probably go watch. Using the talents between command, I'm going to search for talents in between Pingiver and the top of the list, and then input the rarity of the talent, which is uncommon. Then the bot should send a list of uncommon talents between the two talents I inputted. Most of these talents look horrible for a storm pool, besides maybe Storm Shot, but that's it. Whatever talent it actually is, it's most likely not good. And then you can continue the same process with the 4 other talents. The uncommon between Defy and Mighty looks to be even worse. You wouldn't want any of these talents in a storm pool. My guess is that it's Fairy Friend because that's a very common talent in pools, but it could also be one of the selfishes. The common between Mighty and Storm Dealer only has 2 options that it could be, and Storm Boon is the most obvious one. The uncommon below Storm Dealer can be many things, but Stormgiver is obviously the most logical. The ultra rare at the bottom also has a lot of things they could be. Armor Piercer and Storm Striker being the best and most likely. But it could also surprise you by being Amplifier or some other unwanted talent. As you can clearly see, this is very useful for pet making, even for the average pet maker. You can decide whether or not you want to hatch with a pool because it might have a lot of unwanted talents in it. Even if you don't want to go to the extreme of getting all 10 talents to be good, you can still look around for pets with 7 to 8 good talents that could yield good fails if those talents do pop up. Basically, this is trying to minimize your really bad pet fails by having a decent pool. Knowing how to read a pet's talent pool is even more useful if you want to make clean or custom pools and you need to know all 10 talents in your pool. The definition varies from person to person, but I think of a clean/custom pool as one with 10 very useful talents that will limit the amount of extreme fails that you get. The pool that I've been working with for a while now has 5 damage talents, 2 resist, 2 pierce, and mighty. I have this pool for each school, by the way. Just a casual flex, bro. With this pool, I'm able to make 5+ different variations of talents on the same pet without having to hatch with anyone else. This saves me time, gold, and snacks, which are valuable resources to making pets. Okay, now please don't go begging me in Discord for these pets, but if you're interested in how to make them, well, that's going to be the next group of videos that I'll have to work on after I release one last very important updated guide. Thank you all for watching. If you want the original files to the priorities, Peach's link is in the description. You are very sexy if you watch this entire video, and great content is soon to come. Wink, wink. Very good content.
It's Wiz!